The closeness of Esther Yu and He Yu again became a magnet for the attention of the Asian entertainment public. Each of their joint appearances, both on the official agenda and in informal moments, invariably raises a wave of enthusiasm from fans. The aura of togetherness that emanated from both of them seemed to form a separate space that was difficult to penetrate. But in the middle of that space, there is one figure who is almost always present and never escapes the spotlight of fans, namely Mike. Her consistent presence has made many fans dub her as Third Wheel whenever and wherever when she is near Esther Yu and He Yu. As fans who have followed their development since the beginning, this phenomenon is felt more and more clearly over time. Mike is not just a colleague who happens to be in the same location. He is present at almost every important moment, both in work activities and in a relaxed atmosphere. From the fans' point of view, Mike's presence is like a permanent part of Esther Yu and He Yu's composition together, although his position is often a little out of the limelight. Esther Yu and He Yu are known to have strong and stable chemistry. Their body language suggests unadulterated comfort, natural synchronization, and a harmonious rhythm of interaction. Many fans believe that this closeness was born from the compatibility of characters and professionalism that go hand in hand. When these two energies meet, a warm atmosphere is created that is immediately felt, even without the need for words. In the midst of such an atmosphere, Mike is present as a figure who is always there, but rarely the center of emotional interaction. To fans, Mike seemed to understand the dynamics. He did not try to disrupt or change the flow of Esther Yu and He Yu's togetherness. On the contrary, he puts himself very consciously, as if reading the situation and adjusting the role. This is what makes Third Wheel's nickname feel so attached. Not because he was marginalized, but because he chose to be in a position of support, not domination. Mike's phenomenon as Third Wheel didn't just happen on one or two occasions. Fans note that almost every time Esther Yu and He Yu are together, Mike always appears at a short distance. Whether it's on set, promotional sessions, public events, to behind-the-scenes moments captured by fans. This consistency is what makes fans feel that Mike's position is not a coincidence, but part of the dynamics that have been formed. Interestingly, fan reactions to Mike's position tend to be positive and empathetic. The nickname Third Wheel pinned on him is not mocking, but rather an expression of the emotional closeness of fans to the situation they observe. Many see Mike as a mature figure who is able to put himself elegantly. He doesn't look awkward, doesn't show discomfort, and still looks professional at every opportunity. As a source, fans judge that Mike's attitude reflects his high emotional intelligence. In a world of entertainment that is full of highlights, being in the position of Third Wheel is not easy. It requires the ability to read situations, empathy for others, as well as stable self-confidence. Mike has it all. He comes with a calm demeanor, a consistent smile, and body language that shows acceptance of the dynamics at hand. The closeness of Esther Yu and He Yu himself continued to be the subject of heated discussion. Many fans judge that their professional relationship developed into something very solid. Esther Yu is known for her cheerful, expressive, and full of energy personality. He Yu, on the other hand, brings a calm, warm, and stable impression. This combination creates a balance that makes their togetherness feel comfortable and harmonious. In the midst of that balance, Mike comes in as an additional figure who keeps the atmosphere fluid. Fans see Mike as an unobtrusive counterweight. It's like a bridge between formal and informal. When Esther Yu and He Yu are immersed in their own rhythm, Mike stays around, making sure that the group's atmosphere is maintained. This made many fans appreciate her role, although often she was in the shoes of Third Wheel. This phenomenon also shows how sensitive fans are to small details. Without dialogue or official statements, fans are able to read the dynamics through standing positions, distance between individuals, facial expressions, and spontaneous reactions. In many moments, Mike was seen naturally adjusting his position a little as Esther Yu and He Yu got closer. For fans, this is not a sign of alienation, but evidence of high situational awareness. From a fan's point of view, Mike is never seen trying to grab attention or create unnecessary moments. He was present with a supportive and humble attitude. This is what makes Third Wheel's nickname feel more of a role symbol, rather than a negative label. Fans see him as an example of how to be professional and mature in a complex work environment. Whenever and wherever Esther you and he you appear together, Mike's presence seems to be an integral part of the narrative. He is present in small moments that often go unnoticed by the general public, but are very noticed by fans. His presence is a reminder that group dynamics do not always have to be symmetrical to remain harmonious. Many fans also judged that Mike's position actually strengthened the perception of Esther you and he you's chemistry. With the consistent figure of Thrid Wheel, the proximity of the two stars feels more real and not made up. Mike, in this case, becomes a kind of indirect benchmark for fans to read the dynamics that are happening. As fans, the interviewees see this phenomenon as a real portrait of working life in the entertainment world. Not every relationship has to be the center of the story. There are times when a person plays the role of a support who silently maintains balance. Mike is considered to perform this role very well, without drama and without excessive sensations. The Thrid Wheel phenomenon also reflects a change in the way fans view celebrity interactions. If in the past this type of position was often seen as something sad, now it is seen as a role that requires maturity and empathy. Fans value calmness, professionalism, and the ability to keep the mood more than just being the center of attention. In various fan discussions, Mike is often referred to as a figure who makes the atmosphere feel safe and comfortable. He does not interfere, does not provoke excessive speculation, and still keeps the boundaries. This makes many fans feel respect for him, even though he is often in the position of Thrid Wheel. Esther you and he you's consistent closeness also makes fans even more convinced that their chemistry is not just a job demand. But on the other hand, Mike's presence is a reminder that healthy togetherness always involves more than two people. There are teams, there are environments, and there are individuals who contribute differently. As a source, fans emphasize that Mike's story as Thrid Wheel whenever and wherever is not a story about alienation, but about roles. The role of a support, counterweight, and witness of harmonious togetherness. Mike is considered to carry out the role with full awareness and elegance. In the end, this phenomenon becomes one of the interesting stories in the entertainment world that is rarely highlighted in depth. A story about dynamics, empathy, and professionalism. Mike, Esther you, and he you point out that togetherness doesn't always have to be symmetrical to feel warm. With mutual respect and understanding of each other's roles, harmony can be created anytime and anywhere. For fans, these moments are not just entertainment, but also reflections on human relationships in a stressful environment and in the spotlight. Mike as Thrid Wheel, Esther you and he you as the center of chemistry, all form one whole narrative that is interesting to listen to. And as long as this togetherness is maintained, fans will continue to look forward to each of their appearances with the same enthusiasm.